right, so here's the welterweight champion, Leon Rocky Edwards. We are obviously excited to see how he handles this challenge here tonight, but how do you not harken back to the knockout against Kamaru Usman? He's thrown that kick so many times in training, in competition. Threw it that night and changed his life forever.
I mean, we have seen him do this time and time again. It's actually one of his better combinations. I want to see how quickly he tries to use that high kick now. I mean, this guy has a swagger about him. He has a confidence about him that allowed him to do what many thought was impossible. But tonight, Leon will have to rely on all of those things in order to keep his championship. He will also need to use the wrestling. He will also need to use all of his striking in order to push back or defend the challenge of this young hungry competitor.
Yeah, I mean, he seems motivated by the title win. If you look at his physique, I don't know if that's a six-pack, but Leon Edwards looks like he is in the best shape of his life coming in here tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the greatest welterweights in UFC history, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. Some criticize maybe his risk mitigation late in that Leon Edwards fight, but this man is an offensive fighter. He's got every skill in the book, and we'll see which ones he chooses to employ here tonight.
It's crazy because when he came off the Ultimate Fighter, he was known as a bit boring. But him and Trevor Whitman have such a great partnership that they have developed a style that works for Kamaru, and it works at such an elite level. He got caught. How does he bounce back? This guy, his jab is tremendous. He can knock you out with it. His wrestling in his top control is second to none. Kamaru Usman possesses all the skills in the world. How does he implement those skills tonight when he steps inside the octagon?
And one thing you never have to worry about, the output, the work ethic, one of the hardest workers in the room in the UFC, and he is at the height of motivation getting back on the proving ground tonight. Kamaru Usman, ready to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Leon Rocky Edwards. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go at 170 pounds, Kamaru Usman and Leon Edwards. Nothing really resembling a weakness on film for Kamaru Usman. The jab is outstanding. Path of least resistance, though, tonight, I would think would be the takedown.
And that is what paid dividends for him in fight number 1. But you gotta imagine that Leon Edwards today is much better. He has shown that. Leon Edwards has shown tremendous takedown defense. He has shown a great ability to get back up when taken down. And when he is on his feet, he is one of the cleaner boxers that we have seen in the UFC.
All right, so 1 minute into this fight and not much to dissect in terms of action. You may need to go use the restroom. Might be a good time.
John, is it time? Concession break. I'll be back with the high ball.
Now the transition to the judo throw right into side control where he will have no shortage of options. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet. Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
That one appeared to stun him. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that gilly is tight.
The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient. He's got to squeeze. But now,
oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Edwards getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Edwards is in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, half guard position here, DC.
Oh, now he's attacking his own triangle.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman. 5 minutes in the books.
Levels, shoot that single, go right through him, and just stay on top half and ground and pound. Just stay on top.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind, most guys can't keep up with.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. Oh, nice block there and a counter kick to the body by Edwards. Wow, on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight, not only is he the best welterweight in the world, he may just be the toughest welterweight in the world because he went through the fire in order to retain that title.
Man, this is fun to watch if you like striking as these fighters go back and forth. Edwards has got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now.
Go after the cut. End this fight.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
So we call on the numbers here. 40 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. Well, more often than not, DC, when the strike has been thrown, it has found the home. 52% the accuracy rate against Leon Edwards.
Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and land some big knees from the close.
And blocks the shot there. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Look at his left leg already on the outside. The inside of the right leg's gonna start looking at like that too very soon. If he takes any more of those inside kicks.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He's in a lot of trouble. Now we're going.
Less than 2 minutes now to go. Oh, nice jab counter for him there.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
Clean execution on that leg kick.
That hook was bad.
Back and forth we go. Man.
Oh, no. Oh, yes. Oh, he's getting it deep.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Usman. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Final seconds here.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
That up now. I want more combinations.
All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Nice straight punch. That punch didn't get through. Great defensive skills on display.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Oh!
All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Usman. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. Clinch position now. Usman goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attempt.
Oh, nice move.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensive.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. How good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show. He's got to be careful here.
Edwards is in half guard.
He's getting the mount here.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Usman. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard. This is where he wants to be.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Oh, big shots from the top. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Now inside the... Oh, so saved by the bell. He was getting grounded and pounded something fierce there near the end of the round. You see, it's going to take him a good chunk of these 60 seconds between rounds just to get back to his feet. So a big moment here at the end of the round. We'll see if he can recover in time to make the walk here for this next round. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Look at that. Quick finish. That was beautiful.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Usman going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
He passes to half guard. Oh, right into mount.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, the calf kick's all the rage, but he's not discriminating, attacking the thigh. Oh!
Oh, he's wobbling now.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Shooting for the takedown here.
Come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
Well, he's hurt again. Great timing on that double leg.
And right into side control.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
2 minutes now to go. Edwards is in half guard now. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
That was nice.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
You need to fight now.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Great shot from the top position.
All right, working inside.
Oh, high elbow guillotine.
That guillotine is tight.
He's up. What submission defense on display? Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
And a miss with the right hook. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head, be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Allows him to get right back up.
He did a great job securing that ankle kick, but did not react enough to secure top position.
All right, so just like that, back to a standing position. We will see who has the advantage.
Like that.
Edwards is looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Like that.
Now he's going full mount. Nice transition.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Usman.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Edwards. One minute to go in the fight. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating, you need to be framing, you need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fight. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's gonna hold up in the fight of the year conversation. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman!
All right, so judges' scorecards are needed. They are rendered, and they go to Kamaru Usman, your winner tonight by decision. I thought he fought pretty well tonight.
Well, I mean, we knew.